So your blueberries are done fruiting. The question always comes up, what do I do next? This step is probably one of the most important steps in growing any type of perennial fruit. It won't apply to just blueberries, but obviously we're going to do this to our blueberries because our blueberries just got done fruiting. We have literally the last few itty bitty little bits of fruit on our plants, but for the most part, I mean, they're done. They're done for the year. We had a really great first year with these plants. The fruit was awesome. Love to come out here and snacking on them. And honestly, I'm so encouraged for next year. We got these plants from a friend, Adam Stackpole from Perry Permaculture. These came as 8-year bare root plants. They were huge. One of his farmer friends was changing out their field. They dig them up and then they sell 8-year-old plants to people like myself and like you. Check him out. He's probably got some. He sells them in the fall and the spring, but they're really great. And so we're expecting amazing things. But regardless if you have a 8-year-old plant like this, or even like a 2-year-old plant, like what's behind you guys that we planted from our blueberries that we sell at the shop, you gotta be able to fertilize. Fertilizing is so important after they're done fruiting because you have to remember, all of this energy, all of the energy that went into producing the fruit and growing that year needs to be replaced so they can get ready to get established for winter. What you fertilize your plants with is not nearly as important as the type of fertilizer that you apply. We talk about all the time how these blueberries are super heavy nitrogen feeders and they need lots of nitrogen to continue to grow. But it's so important we don't neglect them when it comes to the phosphorus, potassium, trace minerals, beneficial bacteria and fungi. Yes, nitrogen might be the main core focus, but if you neglect those other components, your plant is simply not going to be nearly as healthy. And so you gotta give them an all-purpose fertilizer. You got to. You can't give them just nitrogen, otherwise they're gonna struggle because they need other things just like you and I need other things. Yes, we might need protein for building strong muscles, but you also need calcium for building strong bones. There's different parts, different nutrients affect different parts of the plant, and you gotta give them a well-balanced fertilizer. Now what you give them is totally up to you. We use Trifecta Plus, that's just what we're gonna be using. That's what we continue to use. That's the only fertilizer that we use here, even on the farm. Even on the scale that we use Trifecta Plus because Trifecta Plus for us, it's all purpose, it's balanced. We created it, so we know what we're gonna get out of it. And that's why we really like it. We don't have a garden without it. Our vegetable garden, our fruit trees, flowers, doesn't matter. Trifecta Plus is what we're using. But use something that you trust, use something that, that is balanced, and that's super important. Next, once you get a fertilizer that you like, when is the best time to fertilize? Typically, general consensus is as soon as you harvest the last flush of berries, it is time to fertilize. We're in late August right now, like the back third, let's say, right? We're 2/3 of the way through the month of August at this point. And so in the back part of August, we really want to focus on getting the plants ready for winter. We're getting them ready to go dormant. We don't want to put on a whole bunch of new growth. We don't want to put on a whole bunch of new growth. The plant is not wanting to put on a whole bunch of new growth. It's not ready for that. That also leads us to a gentle all-purpose fertilizer. The plant is going to use what it needs for its stage of its life. And so we are going to be using Trifecta Plus, but whatever you're using, just make sure that it is a balanced all-purpose fertilizer that's going to be gentle. And apply it, the best time to apply it is after that last flush of fruit ripens. You might have 1 or 2 little fruits hanging on. That's fine. We're not worried about that at all. We want the last flush of fruit. Blueberries will flower in flushes. You'll get that first big push, they'll get a second push, and then a third push. And usually you get 3 pushes of flowers in a season per variety. And so you want to fertilize after that third flush of fruit gets ripe or mostly ripe, because what that's going to give you is essentially about a month to a month and a half before the plant fully begins its winterization process. You're going to notice that the foliage is going to start to turn a little more red. You're going to notice that the stems start to kind of gray up a little bit and start to age. All that tender green growth will start to kind of get some tan colored bark to it. It's starting to kind of sturdy itself up for winter. And you want to catch it before that happens, because once that happens, it's already set. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Trifecta Plus, but you can use whatever you want. We're going to use a 1/4 cup per plant. We're gonna apply it to the base of each plant. Now, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna water this in. It's super important that you water it in, because if you don't, your nitrogen is gonna kind of wash away. Next rainstorm you get, heavy rainstorm, it's gonna wash away. So we're gonna, over here, got this one. We're gonna apply a 1/4 cup per plant, right around the base. This is great. Now, question always arises, what about phosphorus, or what about sulfur? What about lowering the acidity? Yes, if you have not yet done that, now is when you would want to do that as well. We've already done that this year. We've already applied some powdered sulfur, some granulated sulfur. So there's really no point in doing that right now because we've already done it. But if you have not yet done that, you want to make sure that you apply some powdered sulfur to amend the pH of the soil. We have a whole video on that. It's so important on how to grow blueberries. You got to get the pH right. If the pH isn't right, don't bother growing blueberries. They love very acidic soil. They like soil that ranges from around 4.5 to about 5.5 on the pH scale. So fairly acidic. And that is going to help them uptake the nutrients as well. If your pH isn't right, they can't uptake the nutrients. And again, you got to get the pH right before you get the nutrients right. Otherwise, it doesn't even matter. So that's what we're using, and that's how we fertilize. It is super simple. Now, I kind of want to touch on, like I said, when is it too late? When's it too late to apply a fall fertilizer to your blueberries? So we talked about the ideal time to fertilize for the fall. Now let's talk about the time when it's just too late. That's not to say that it would hurt if you did it, but you're just kind of throwing money away because it's not really going to affect anything because it's kind of already too late. So, no chance in if your plane is boarding, you got the moment they start boarding until the final call. Once those doors close, you're not chasing the plane down the tarmac. It's too late. Don't bother. Get on the next plane. So when is the next plane? Well, the next plane's next year, right? But when is it too late? As I said, it's too late when the plant kind of sets itself in stone that it's ready to be prepped for winter. When the tender green growth, like we didn't put on a ton of growth up here. You probably noticed these blueberries, they look a little trashy up top. It's down below. They put so much new growth down below. It's unbelievable. I mean, they're just like amazing. Next year is going to be incredible. We're going to prune a lot of this top growth off, actually, believe it or not, to allow that lower growth to continue to bush out. But when that light green growth starts to put on a kind of a tan colored skin, when the leaves start to turn slightly red, it's too late. It's too late. Those leaves are no longer photosynthesizing. They're sending sugars down into the root system. They're no longer generating any energy at all. They're not building the root system. They're not establishing the roots to get it ready for winter. They're not worrying about storing sugars to last through the winter. They're not doing any of those things. What they're doing is they're saying, all right, what I've got is what I've got. That's going down into the roots. It's already done. Once that signal, once that stimulant sends the energy down into the roots, it's done. Don't worry about it. That's why we want to catch it before that happens. And that's why earlier is better. Earlier is better for sure. We're not in pants and sweatshirt weather yet. We're a month and a half away from that. But you don't want to be fertilizing at that point because it's too late then. You want to catch it before. And that's why, like I said, general consensus, I would prefer you fertilize just as soon as those berries fall off. Just as soon as you get that last harvest of berries, enjoy them, fertilize. That is when you're going to be seeing the best benefit to doing a fall fertilizing. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all learned something new. It's pretty simple, but it's a very popular question. It's a very popular question. It's a question that a lot of people get wrong because a lot of people wait until it's already fall. It's already winter. Too late for that. It's too late for that. So we want to make sure we fertilize early. Fertilize 2 times a year, preferably, once in the spring, once in the fall. Use a all-purpose balanced fertilizer. Focus on that nitrogen when possible, especially during the main growing season. But in the fall, balanced because we're working on roots, we're working on vigor, winter hardiness. Those don't include nitrogen. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you all learned something new. As always, this is Luke from the MIgardener channel, reminding you to grow bigger. We'll catch you guys later. See ya. Bye. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed, consider clicking this one. You'll probably enjoy it just as much. I want to thank you for your viewership, because without it, this channel would not be as amazing as it is. Also, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. It's free, and we upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. We also have vegetable seeds, fertilizer, or tools. If you need any of those, consider visiting MIgardener.com. Links will be in the description box below. We've got you covered. And as always, we'll see you all in the garden. Take care.